All right, well, welcome back to another episode. So we're doing letter B for the Atari 2600. So the best games that I found for the letter B on the Internet Archive's website. So the ones that are available, I figured, why not try it on there to see the games that I want to play? So basically, I'm going to check out the Atari games on the Internet Archive. They're easy, they're streamable, they're hooked up, ready to go. Don't need any ROMs, don't need a cartridge. I'm using my C64, and basically the idea is kind of like renting video games in the old days. I want to see what games I'm going to like, and what games I should buy for my console. So I figured might as well play them all. Easiest way to do that is on the Internet Archives. Now, not all of the games are on there. I'm going with just the ones that are on there, and then any recommendations from there on. I'm not going to play prototypes because I can't buy them. So some of the games on there are prototypes you can go and play. You should go check them out. So yeah, let's get right into it. I am using the C64 joystick with Joy to Key. That allows me to make it so this works with the button layout that the emulator that the website uses. And yeah, so let's get into it. All right, let's get into the first game. So we have Bank Heist. It is, similar to Pac-Man, I guess you could say. You're running around the maze, you want to get away from people. You're basically just trying to rob each bank and get up before the cops are. And every time you get a bank, they turn into cops. So yeah, that's not good. You can stop the cops by dropping bombs. You only have a few of them. You can go through the tunnels just like Pac-Man. And then new ones will pop up as you run around. Believe there is 10 or 9. I forget the exact number. But each time you get around, you can go to the next neighborhood, and you continue to get a little bit further. It's basically just trying to get a high score, just like any arcade game. But I have to say, for the Bs, it was a solid start. I liked it, and it was definitely fun. A certain one will bring you to the next neighborhood. You don't know which one it is. It's usually the long tunnel ones. And you can go to the next neighborhood right after you press it. So I say, yeah, this is definitely one that I would enjoy playing through. Just try to get a high score. That's mostly what the Atari's for. But I would definitely add this one to my list of games. I don't want to have on the shelf. Yeah, not bad. Let's move on. Okay, so we have Beam Rider. I like the visual aspect of this game more than anything. It is fun. It's just like any other shooting game. So if you like, Space Invaders Galaga, it's another one of those games. That's kind of what the most popular things were for the Atari early on. So I'm guaranteed that most of the games I find are going to be like this. And when it comes down to making my final list of games that I'm going to want for the Atari, I'll probably have to make a list of the best Space Invader style games, Galaga, and pick them from there. Because obviously you don't need 20 clone copies of Space Invaders and Galaga and stuff like that. So, I like it. It looks cool. If you hold forwards, it doesn't really do anything. It's just left to right. It's definitely fun. I wonder if you can use the paddle on the original Atari, because I think I'd enjoy the paddle more than the joystick. But yeah, not bad. Alright, this one is interesting. It's kind of like a memory game. Your bomb at the bottom gets stolen, and you have to watch where they go, and you have to put it back in the order that they went away. So, and if you get a bomb, you got to bring it back to the pit. It's actually kind of addicting. I have to say, if you get the wrong one, it doesn't work. You have to bring it back to its home and keep going. And your goal is you want to shoot that big creature going around. And you definitely don't want to keep getting these bombs because you'll blow up. I really like this one as a simple, fun game just to kind of do memory lessons. It's intriguing. I like it. I put it on my list of games to definitely say it's in the top 5 of the Bs. Okay, now we have Buck Rogers. This one, made by Sega, so that's pretty cool. And it looks really awesome. I mean, for the Atari, I like this. This graphics is great. I like the way it looks. If you hold forward, you go faster. You hold back, you go slower. So it kind of allows you to, be a little bit more, strategy going on. I think as a shooting game, the fact that it looks like you're driving forwards makes it feel different than playing just the other style of shooting. The graphic style looks good. If I had to pick over the other one, I'd go with this one, just because it feels like I'm driving around. It simulates the game differently. And the fact that you can go slow and fast, really adds to the advantage of the game. So if I had to pick one or the other, I'd probably pick this one first, and then after I get tired of playing this one, I'd have that one around. Alright, this one, I'm glad I looked it up. Or, not looked it up, but found it. I really like Burger Time in the arcades. This one isn't, as good as the arcade, obviously, visually. And the play style is a little... You have to be, perfectly in the middle to go up. Kind of gets annoying when you're running fast and you're trying to get away. But once you get the hang of where you're supposed to be, you end up in the middle, you get it. You get there, you're ready to go, and... It's not a bad Burger Time port, considering, when it came out, the power of the 2600 compared to the arcade. It definitely makes me feel like I'm playing Burger Time in a fun way. Nothing really wrong with the game that I take away from it once you get the hang of, making sure you're in the middle, running from the guys. Definitely a fun game. So after that, those are my top 5. But I also wanted to mention... Barnstormer. This one's simple. All you gotta do is drive through the barns, 10 of them per level, as quickly as possible. And just kind of reminds me of the simple phone game. But I could definitely see myself as a kid getting this and just being like, alright, I got nothing to do for 20 minutes, pop it on and just try to get my high score. Would it get boring after a while? Yeah, most games do, but I found it pretty addicting to where I wouldn't mind it as a phone game where I just open it up real quick, get my high score in under a minute, and then, time to go, move on. So yeah. The other game that I know I'd probably like for the Bees, which wasn't available, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen with every letter. There'll be games that I want to play that just aren't there. This was the big one. Breakout wasn't available. I love Breakout, so I know I'm going to love this game, even if it's on the Atari 2600, unless it's really bad to play, but I can't see that. And I'd probably want the paddle anyways. So, yeah, that's my honorable mention. That's probably going to be a top 5 B game anyways. So, yeah. There it is. That's the end. Thanks for watching. If there was a game I missed out on here because it wasn't available in the Atari section of archives, leave a comment so I can go check it out on something else. But if you want to try Atari 2600 games and all you have is the internet, try the archives place. I'm pretty glad that they have it. I'm glad I found it, and that's the Bees. Look forward to next time where we go to the C's and see if there's any good games on the letter C for the Atari 2600. Thanks for watching.
This is Pitfall, the smash hit video game by Activision that everybody wants for the Atari video computer system, with scorpions, tar pits, and rolling logs. With underground passages and cobra rattlers, with swamps, hungry crocodiles, and lots more. Don't miss Pitfall, the smash hit that everybody wants. Get it before they're all gone. Pitfall, designed by David Crane. Don't miss it.